Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Andrea, and today I want to show you a DIY that I am creating from items mostly found at the Dollar Tree. Before I go on to show you what I'm making for you today, I want to give a shout out to a couple of very inspirational YouTubers. This is basically my very first video for YouTube, and I'm really hoping that I get a lot of subscribers. So if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button down below. I want to shout out to Bethany, KraftsbyKatelyn, and Barlow Creations. I have spent a lot of time watching your videos, and all of you have truly inspired me to step out of my comfort zone and create videos for other people who enjoy crafting just as much as I do. So ladies, thank you for being so inspirational and welcoming all of us as viewers into your studios or your homes every time you make a video. There are many people out there that watch you, and I know they oftentimes say thanks, but I just wanted to let you know that this is coming from my heart. These are things that you're going to be needing today. You're going to be needing one of these really cute little shadow boxes type wall hanging. It's actually made of wood and it is very sturdy. It says have a beautiful day on it. This is going to come out, but guess what? I hope you all have a beautiful day. Something else that you're going to need is a Phillips head screwdriver, because you are going to remove the hanger that's on the back of this. You're also going to need some Mod Podge. Found this at the Dollar Tree as well as an applicator brush for that. You're going to be needing some decorative nautical rope. Found this at the Dollar Tree as well. Scissors, pencil, ruler, washi tape if you choose to, as well as some of these wooden shapes. You don't have to use these. I get these from Amazon Prime. They are an add-on order. So anytime you spend more than, or right around or more than $25, you get to add these on to your order. So if you want to use those, you can. And also you're going to need to have some scrapbook paper or some leftover, any kind of paper that inspires you. I picked this one because I thought it was really sweet and very pretty. So the very first thing that you will be doing today is removing the hanger that's on the back of the plaque that you're going to be using. I like to keep these because you'll never know when you need them again. The next thing that you're going to want to do is remove the insert from the inside, and basically it just pops right out. I'm also going to keep this. You can tell it was kind of stapled in there, but I'm going to keep this for a possible future DIY. The next thing you're going to do is measure the inside. I've already done that, and the inside of this, because I'm going to use paper to cover it, the inside of this is a little less than 5 inches by 5 inches. So I'm going to take my scrapbook paper and I'm going to go ahead and measure out a 5 by 5 square. Now, the easiest way for me to do it is I always use my Fiskars paper cutter. It's pretty easy to do, and I'm going to cut it actually on the back side. So I'm going to measure out 5 inches, and I'm actually going to go just a little bit below 5 inches. Cut that. And then I'm also going to measure 5 inches and go a little below 5 inches and cut that. So once you get your piece cut, it should very carefully and very gently fit right inside the box. Okay, so what I'm going to do with my Mod Podge now is I'm actually going to use my Mod Podge and kind of just squirt a little bit in there, because this is going to adhere my scrapbook paper to the inside of, and don't worry about getting it on the sides, because you're actually going to Mod Podge the entire inside of our box. So I'm going to go ahead and just lay the paper down in there. And like I said, it should fit right very well, and should be the right size for your tray bottom. Okay. Again, I'm going to put a little bit of Mod Podge inside and spread that out. So it's a waterproof sealant, and B, to make sure the paper adheres. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I've already measured out some nautical rope that I'm going to need, and I'm going to just put this along the bottom perimeter of my box. So with my glue gun, I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue at the bottom. I like to start in the middle so that I can make sure that I have enough rope and that it doesn't show the seam on the corner. Okay. Then I'm going to continue to add my glue. Going along the outside, and I want to make going along the outside, and I want to make sure that I put it right at the bottom and that I press down, especially when going around the corner. Okay. Add some more glue. As I'm doing this, I want to tell you something about myself. You're going to notice that I'm very shaky. I am not a nervous person, but I will tell you that I was diagnosed not too many years ago with Chiari malformation type 1. And basically what Chiari malformation type 1 is that it's my brain is just way too big for my skull. So I actually have a 9mm herniation of brain that sticks down into my spine, into my brainstem. And because of this, I have a lot of tremors. I have sometimes some vision difficulties, some speech difficulties, language difficulties, legs, excessive migraines. And so sometimes it's just hard to function. I'm not meaning to be a nervous person or shaky, and believe me, if I didn't have these tremors, I would feel so much better. Okay, so I'm going to trim off the excess like that. And just to make sure that it's sealed and ready to go, I'm just going to kind of do that. Oops. And just kind of use my scissors. And then as the glue cools down, my fingers, and just kind of guide it there. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is take my nautical rope, and I'm going to measure out 2 8-inch sections of rope. And these are going to become the handles for my mini tray. And this is where my washi tape is going to come in handy. So what I'm going to do with my washi tape is I'm just going to measure out a very small, it doesn't matter how long it is, a very small amount of washi tape. This type of washi tape has an actual peel on the back, so I'm going to peel the paper. So I've gotten the washi tape peeled off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and wrap it around the bottom of my rope on both sides. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my glue stick, or my glue gun, and I'm going to just kind of put a little bit of glue there and just kind of press it down so that there's like a cover on it, okay? And I'm going to do that with all 4 ends of both of my ropes. Okay, now that I have that finished, I'm going to go ahead and take my tray and just kind of measure it out. It measures about 6 inches now with the rope and everything on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in 1 inch from each side, and what I am going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to put glue on the top of the rope and then going up the side for my handle, and wait and hold it for a minute. And I'm going to do the same on the other side, where I'm going to attach glue on the rope and bring it up. If you hear my dog, I apologize. Her name is Sophie. The mailman is out and about delivering mail, and she is up on her little perch, her little chair, because she's queen bee, and she doesn't like our mailman very well. So I'm going to turn that over and do the same thing. Make sure it's all measured up. And again, come in 1 inch and put glue going up the side and hold it. And last but not least, come in on this side, put some glue there and bring it up. Also, while I had the video paused and was working on my washi tape, a big, beautiful blue jay flew into our bay window and scared me, but currently the blue jay's fine, but currently my other dog, Scooter, is kind of freaking out. So sorry about all the noise if you hear it. So here's my tray right now with the handles. Of course, I didn't put the handles on the side where I created the rope to join. And then, now I'm going to decide whether I want to use some of my wooden shapes or not. And this is the one that I made ahead of time. It has these cute little wooden shapes on the side. And I think on this one, I think I'm not going to put the wooden shapes on there. I think I'm just going to leave it as is.